She had no home, he had no peace. When a Nigerian woman's secret life in the office is discovered by her billionaire Korean boss, compassion sparks a connection neither of them expected. The office floor was always silent after hours, just the soft hum of the AC and the dim lights that refused to sleep. Kang Min-jun didn't often work late anymore, not since the company hit its stride and his managers proved capable. But tonight, a stubborn financial report had brought him back to the 23rd floor. He stepped into the hallway and paused. The light in the far cubicle flickered. Strange, he muttered, moving closer. That's when he heard its soft breathing. Slow, peaceful. He turned the corner and froze. There, curled beneath a desk in a makeshift bed of coats and folders, was a woman. Her dark skin glowed faintly under the fluorescent light. A bag served as her pillow. One worn sneaker stuck out from a frayed blanket. He knew that face. Adora. Adora woke up confused. For a moment, she thought she'd overslept at the office again, that Min-jun would walk in and fire her for using company property as a bedroom. But the air smelled different, lavender and fresh cotton, and the sheets beneath her skin were soft as clouds. Then she remembered. She sat up slowly, eyes scanning the unfamiliar luxury. Cream walls. A tall mirror. A wardrobe bigger than her whole office cubicle. Not a dream. Min-jun had really brought her here. She swung her legs off the bed and stood, unsure of what to do. No one had ever done something like this for her. In Nigeria, kindness often came with expectations. In Korea, she didn't expect it at all. She padded into the hallway and followed the faint clinking of dishes to the kitchen. Min-jun stood at the counter, pouring water into a glass. He was in a black hoodie now, far from his usual three-piece suit, but he still looked like someone carved from quiet control. He noticed her and gave a short nod. Morning. Good morning, sir. You don't have to call me that here. She hesitated. Then, what do I call you? He thought a moment. Min-jun is fine. Adora nodded, still unsure. Thank you for last night. He looked at her closely. You didn't sleep well. She rubbed her arm. I did. It was too good, maybe. My body isn't used to softness anymore. He gave a soft, thoughtful smile. That'll change. Then he gestured to the fridge. There's food. Help yourself. She hesitated. May I cook instead? I feel strange just taking. He blinked. You want to cook only if it's okay. He nodded slowly. All right. Knock yourself out. That morning, the apartment came alive in a way it hadn't in years. Adora moved with practiced grace in the kitchen, her hands remembering spices and flavors that comforted her through cold nights and homesickness. The aroma of ginger, garlic, and pepper filled the space. She hummed softly, a lullaby her mother used to sing when there was no light, no food, only hope. Min-jun emerged from his room again around noon, his laptop in one hand, surprised to find the apartment transformed. The table had been set, a pot of jollof rice, steaming and bright, set beside crispy plantains and grilled chicken marinated in something rich and tangy. He raised an eyebrow. You did all this in an hour? Adora smiled shyly. I've had practice, he said, and she served him quietly. One bite, then another. Min-jun looked up. Sten, this is incredible. Her smile grew. It's a taste of home. He watched her for a moment, then asked, do you miss it every day? But I can't go back, not yet, not until I've made something of myself. Something about the way she said it, without bitterness, only quiet strength, moved him. I think you already have, he said. Adora blinked, caught off guard by the compliment. Thank you. That night, Min-jun lay in bed, staring at the ceiling as usual. The city lights outside blinked like stars. Normally, he'd toss and turn until dawn, thoughts spiraling into stress and calculations. But tonight was different. From the kitchen, a soft melody floated into the hallway. A slow African lullaby, hummed more than sung. Adora again. She was washing dishes, unaware he could hear her. Min-jun turned his head toward the door, eyes closing. The melody was unfamiliar. but it wrapped around his thoughts like a warm hand. There were no lyrics, just sound, gentle, unhurried kind. His breathing slowed, his muscles unclenched. And for the first time in nearly 4 years, Kang Min-jun drifted into sleep. Before midnight, the next morning, he rose with the sun blinking in surprise. No headache, no grogginess, no restless fog. He walked to the kitchen. Adora was there again, barefoot, singing softly under her breath as she flipped pancakes Korean style this time, but with a Nigerian twist, a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of nutmeg. She turned and smiled. "Good morning, Min-jun." He nodded. "I slept." She laughed gently. "I noticed. You didn't pace all night." He sat, watching her. "Was it your singing, maybe? My mama used to say songs carry peace. Then keep singing." Adora glanced at him with soft eyes. "Only if you keep eating." He smiled, really smiled for the first time in weeks. And in that moment, the distance between two strangers shrank just a little more.